All right, y'all. Got another week in the books. Week number 4. Commish hasn't signed. He needs the extra help. But let's do the weekly recap. Y'all saw the thumbnail. AI is a wonderful thing, ain't it? So what's going on, baller? Is that good, huh? Is that good?
Week 4 was some nonsense, man. Did you see the little meme I sent? You see the meme I sent?
I saw the meme you sent. I saw the meme you sent.
That's what's up.
Hey, look.
That's what's up.
Like a little kid. Hey, look. So I'm gonna cue up some music here, okay? Because this is what Baller should be doing to go along with his sign, okay? That's what y'all can hear this music, right? There's an Arnold Jody that's playing right now, okay? Because man should be working. Working.
Work, everybody doing it right. Work, that's what you say. Work.
Work. You ready for the recap
now? Goodness gracious.
Well, look, I'm happy, so y'all obviously know why I'm happy, but, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
So, yeah, week 4, man.
Week 4. So let's go check out the scores here. So,
first matchup we got here.
Yeah, we got Chief, the legend himself.
Chief,
the legend himself. He's 221 over 147.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chief and Hurts.
Yeah.
So with this one here, you know, as I was kind of monitoring as I do. You
Right,
know,
right.
I try to, as I'm watching the game, just enjoying just as a fan in general, the NFL. But obviously, I try to look at the matchups and try to check the points throughout the day, see what's going on. I don't always get it done, but, you know, for the most part, I try. But for this one here, for this week, I was kind of paying attention. And going into Sunday night, Chief already had a comfortable lead.
Right.
They both were on pause. Both of them after go Sunday night, none of them had any players. Neither one had players going. So we had to wait till Monday night to see how this was going to shake out. I feel like Chief was probably feeling pretty good going into Monday night.
I thought he was feeling good all weekend.
Probably. Yeah, I think he probably was. You know, Hurts only had a running back versus for that Monday night versus Chiefs, QB, and defense.
Right.
So with him already having a comfortable lead and the advantage and players left playing, it wasn't looking that good for Hurts.
Right.
I imagine it probably wasn't feeling too good for Hurts.
Yeah.
You know, just no pun intended.
All I can say is he didn't put it in the main chat group, but we heard a few things from Hurts this weekend. So he was a little down.
Yeah, no pun intended. No pun intended. I'm gonna take you back to your SAT days. Remember back in SAT, you have the what was it, the analogies or the metaphors or whatever, like, you know, this.
Yeah, that was
an
an English crap. Yeah.
yeah. So, you know, sometimes it's like that with these matchups.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in this particular matchup, we have like opposing forces, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like hot and cold.
All right.
You know, tight, loose.
Now you're getting a little cerebral for our audience here. You know,
well, they can follow. I think they can follow.
All right, we talking SATs and verbals and.
Exactly. You know, we have a mature clientele here.
Okay.
So you know, you got hot and cold.
Right.
You know, you got tight and loose.
You know,
you got highest, lowest.
Which
is what we had in this one. We had Chief. Congrats out to you with the highest score of the week.
Right.
Opposing that, we have the lowest score of the week as well. You know, also just to take it a little bit further, we got the Hurts squad. Well, not Hurts squad, but it hurts, don't it?
Right.
Probably not feeling too good, not looking too good.
Right.
You know, versus the opposite of that would be Chief. Probably.
Yeah. Chief, wipe me down.
You know,
the legend.
Feeling good, looking good.
Yep.
You know, wipe him down. So congrats out to you, Chief.
Right.
With your weekly high score. Hurts, I welcome you again to the league.
Another one of those welcome to the league moments, I see.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Who we got up next?
Let's see. Oh, next. Oh, that's my cue.
Jose.
That's my cue. My cue.
Jose and Party Larry.
Party Larry.
So yeah.
Party Larry he's still having a good time, man.
Oh yeah.
He's still having a good time.
This is definitely this is week 3 for him. 3 wins in a row. So yeah, he's definitely been partying, still partying. Jose, he was partying during the day.
Right.
He enjoyed the day party. He had a sizable lead.
Right.
But unfortunately, in week 4, the party went into Sunday night, and the party continued into Monday night. Even
was that Jose opening the door for him the other night? I mean, I didn't get any video from the after party this week, so I didn't know if that was Jose over there holding the door for him.
This week it seemed to be, because the party was going on through Sunday and Monday night. Now projections were tight though. This was like less than 2-point difference. Projection, I think, at some point Sunday.
Right.
But the party got cranked up on Monday, and we see the final outcome there.
Right.
There's no doubt that he got that win, got that dub. Congrats out to Party Larry. Week 3, I'm sorry, not week 3, but 3 wins in a row.
Three in a row.
3 in a row. He's on a roll.
He's on a little bit of a heater right now. So, all right. So who we got next here? We got
next up might be a bit of surprise for some, but Danny's Dangerous Team versus L Dog. Apparently in week 4, Danny was feeling dangerous.
Yeah, that's 2 wins in a row for him.
It is.
That's 2 wins in a row.
It is.
I was waiting to start calling him, Danny's not so dangerous again. I just knew it was going to happen this weekend. But he's looking strong.
He's living up to his name, at least in week 4.
Right.
Sizable win there. Wasn't much L Dog could do. Danny had the lead. Pretty much, he was done Sunday, but he had like a 42-point lead over L Dog. Yeah. L Dog, he only had 1 running back left Monday night.
Yeah,
possible.
Nah.
But
which running back did he have on Monday night?
I think he had Chase. I think he had Chase. But again, possible. But in this circumstance,
way too many points.
Yeah, not that likely. So, congrats out to you, Double D, Danny's Dangerous Squad.
Double D. Because look, I got a meme teed up for you. But you're winning, so I can't use it yet.
All right. Who we got next?
Oh, I got the Hustler over Moon Pies. Broke that streak.
All right. This one here, this was tightly projected going into the week.
Right.
Going in this Sunday night, Moon Pies, she signs. She typically signs, as the league does. Right. So she had a lead. She had a nice lead. About 62 points from what I recall. But she was done.
Yeah.
She was done Sunday. The Hustler, he was going to be out there on that corner till Monday.
Yeah, he had like 2-3 players left on Monday.
Yeah, he had a few. Yeah, he had a few. So
I remember looking at that and going, oh, okay, he's got plenty.
So he still had a shot. He definitely still had a shot. He had to put some work in. He ended up meeting half his quota Sunday night.
Right.
And then Monday, he still had, 2 players and a defense. So,
right.
Definitely a good crack at it. Everybody still needed to show up for him, which they did, as we see here, because he was able to overtake that deficit and more than enough to get that win in week 4 over his I won't say nemesis necessarily, but they got history.
They do. They have, like I said, this was kind of rivalry weekend. Okay,
Yeah.
So,
he did get big ups, big props to the fantasy football queen Ocean View Moon Pies. That may just have been trying to smooth her up a little bit for this win he was coming out with. So congrats out to you, Hustler.
All right. And then, look at this.
Up next. Okay, all right.
The Big Dog.
This is also a rivalry of sorts.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It is.
I couldn't lose this one.
This is a rivalry of the mouths.
It is what it is, okay?
Yeah, no doubt.
I like to talk. He don't like to listen. That's the way I look at it.
We got to get you on here soon.
Yeah. King C-Loke. I don't know. I'm going to have to change your name on you. So I got a pretty good meme for you coming up. Well, you saw the thumbnail. So, You and the commish.
Damn, CNC. That's not the way.
CNC.
That's not how I want to see CNC, man. Come on, brother.
All right.
But you had a about 30-point lead, man. I think close to 30-point lead. And all he had left was a tight end.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the week there, so it was looking like you pretty much had it.
Yeah, I pretty much had it, but I was still kind of worried because Jamar Chase, he ain't been doing me no good since Burrow went down.
He's number one top overall pick.
Yeah, well, let me know if you want to trade. Let me know if you want to trade. Because Jake Browning ain't doing him no favors.
Nah, he's not. He's not at all.
All right. And last but not least.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Ooh. Y'all see that down there? Y'all see that down there?
It looks like a typo. That looks like an error.
It almost looks like you got to read it all the way to the end.
Yeah.
179.75 to 179. Ooh. 0.5.
It looks like it should be 179.5 for both. That's what it looks like it should be. Now I gotta tell y'all about this here. So I was done before Sunday night. You know what I mean? I did all my work during the day, but I bounced to a 50-point lead. I was feeling good, not totally comfortable, but I felt pretty good because Sandbox only had 2 players left.
Right.
Now, mind you, he had a running back and a receiver left. So definitely possible. They both could have got about 25 points apiece, and he could have came back. You know what I mean? But I was still feeling pretty good, especially as I'm watching the game. So obviously, I'm watching both games. Both his players, Monday night, got the 2 Monday night games. I'm watching both games.
Right.
I'm watching his running back. He had the Jets running back. As it turns out, the other running back got hurt. Right. Which means that the running back that he had, the primary running back, he was getting a little low. Getting a little extra work. So I'm like, all right, okay, no problem though, no problem. He put up decent numbers, but I was still feeling like, okay, I got a shot. The other game comes on. He's got Cortland Sutton, receiver for the Broncos. So I'm watching the game. He's not getting too much work early on. He only had about 10 points right before halftime. So I'm like, all right, the Broncos are going to go up. They're going to get the lead. Right. They're going to stop throwing the ball, right? Right before half, dude, he gets like a 20-yard touchdown. And his points he jumps up like 10 points. I'm like, okay. All right. Still got a chance though, I'm still hopeful. Right. No problem. Now, games go on, both of them proceed. The Jets actually start losing pretty big. So, they're pretty much going to the pass. Running back, not so much worried about that running back anymore. Right. So I go back, I'm watching the Denver game. Denver game's going, it's going. They're playing well. Ball's being spread out to everybody. Right. So I'm like, all right, cool. As long as Cortland Sutton don't do too much, this is perfect. At some point, man, I want to say it's like, I don't know, late in the third, maybe early in the fourth quarter, the score is literally tied. 179.5.
The fantasy score.
Fantasy score. 179.5 to 179.5. So I'm like, all right.
Are you looking at your bench scores now? You looking at your bench points?
Exactly. I'm checking the bench. I'm like, all right, I got more points on the bench. As long as we tie, I'm good. And the way the night's been going, I mean, Cortland, obviously put up, some decent numbers, but the ball was being spread around pretty good. I was proud of that quarterback. He was spreading the ball to everybody. So I'm like, all right, as long as Cortland don't get any more targets. Right.
How much time left? How much time left?
No, this is late in the fourth.
Late in the fourth, okay.
All right, we're moving along. It's getting into the fourth quarter. They're up big, so they're primarily running the ball.
All right, okay.
I'm like, this is game script is working out perfect.
Sounded to me like both of you was sitting back in your chairs going, so you're saying we got a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. It's coming down to literally minutes we're talking here. Now, mind you, I'm watching the game. I see Cortland gets a target. Now, I'm explaining this to all y'all because I don't know if anybody else was watching the game. I'm just trying to let you know I got cheated by ESPN. and the Fantasy Network.
I just want to point this out. This is a first, or maybe it's not a first, but Commish says that ESPN cheated the Commish.
Yeah, this may be a first, because there have been some situations where them stat corrections
I know. I've been a victim.
have gone in my favor.
Hustler, you've been a victim?
Yeah, Hustler's definitely been a victim.
I think there's been a couple other victims out there.
There have been, definitely. Like, so it happens. So I'm like, all right. But before we get to that, so I'm watching the game. Cortland Sutton gets a target. He doesn't catch the ball, but he gets a target. So immediately I looked at my phone.
Ding.
It ticks up a quarter point for the target. But there's a penalty on the play. So I'm like, all right, cool. That's coming off. You know what I mean? If not immediately, ESPN will take care of it.
Right.
There's an offensive penalty.
Right.
So that play was nullified in the real world.
All right, but
which means,
did the other team accept the penalty?
Yeah. It was offensive. It's an offensive penalty.
I mean, you don't have to accept the penalty.
No,
if it's a legal motion, a legal shift, or whatever it was, the other team could have said, nah.
No. I don't exactly remember what the penalty
He
was.
don't want to remember.
No. It was a penalty. The play was nullified, which means the target should have been nullified. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
So I'm like, no, still, Mike, there's still time going on in the game. So he could have got another target.
Right.
Which would have made all of this moot.
Right.
But he didn't get another target after that. That .25 is under question. Now, ESPN hasn't gotten back to me yet. But I did reach out to him. And I'm just waiting for some feedback.
Sandbox, you know what he doing. He going through them settings. He's like, let me see if I change this and change that, make it retroactive.
Now,
get your Carnegie Mellon IT team on this, okay?
Hey, look, now, full disclosure, as Sandbox already knows, yeah, it definitely crossed my mind. I'm like, well, look, I'm the commissioner. I know what happened. It's legitimate. I can go in here and change the stat.
No.
But, I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't even do that. Did it cross my mind? Yeah, it crossed my mind. I wouldn't do that.
I still remember some special teams points I should have gotten I didn't get, we all got those stories, but
raise your issues up to the commission.
I believe we did. You just said, hey, talk to ESPN. I'm glad you talked to ESPN.
We'll see. All I'm going to say is don't be surprised if there's a stat correction by tomorrow morning. It won't be me, though. It won't be me.
There's going to be riots. If there's a stat correction now, there's going to be riots.
It won't be me. You have my word. If there is, it wasn't me.
Oh, my Lord.
Man, but yeah, great matchup, man. Congrats out to you, Sandbox.
All right. Okay, well, let's go to where that put us in the standings, okay? So now when y'all look at the standings over here, okay, right over here, okay, we done switch things around, okay? So you got Sandbox. He's in first. DC Party Larry's in second, all right? Chief is in third. Moon Pies is in fourth. Hartford Hustler is in fifth. Big Dog is in sixth. Danny's Dangerous Team is in seventh. Okay. Hertz Donut is in eighth. Team Jose is in ninth. King Sealoke is in 10th. The Baller is in 11th. And L Dog is in 12th. Okay. So now y'all are looking at these standings, and a couple things, Sandbox being in first place, good on you. Okay, you didn't get to experience much of that last year, so DC Party Larry, he's going strong this year. He's usually up and down all year long, but he's going strong this year. Chief is about where he's normally at, toward the top. Moon Pies was undefeated until this past week, so Hustler is about where he's always at. Me, looks like I'm going to have a decent year this year. You know, I'd have a good year and a bad year. Good year and a bad year. That's how I go. Okay, so
it's still early.
Hey, look, it's early for everybody. It's early for everybody. Oh, and then the two Jersey boys, the newcomers, they're both, you know, right there in the middle, 7th and 8th. All right. So now here's the other thing that we do, and I kind of changed up the podcast. If you guys have been watching as opposed to just listening, you can see the changes that I made. Okay. Trying to make things a little bit easier to see and visualize. So these are the projected rankings at the end of the year by ESPN. Okay. So the way to read this is that Sandbox is projected to finish in first place based on how he's been performing so far. On draft day, he was projected to finish in third place. Okay. So while you're taking a look at this, that's what you're looking at. Okay. First number is where they're projected right now to finish at the end of the season. And then what's in parentheses is where they were projected on draft day.
You talking about me taking them back to SAT days? And whatnot. Like, come on,
look. All I know is the more I thought about it, looking at the ESPN stuff was just a little confusing and had to bounce back and forth. This way, I just do it like the polls. This is where they're at today. This is where they were at before, except for before is on draft day.
Okay. We need a legend or something.
Hey, look. I said up at the top. Up at the top, it says current and draft day. Okay.
All right. That's the legend.
That's the legend. Okay.
All right.
So anyway, so Moon Pies is right where she was projected on draft day. Hertz Donut, he's improved his projection. Hustler, who was projected on draft day to finish in last place, is now projected to finish in 5th. Okay. So that's a hell of a move. Danny's Dangerous went from 10th to 7th. Big Dog is still projected to finish in 8th. Okay. L Dog's biggest drop.
Damn. Yeah.
He was projected to finish in 2nd on draft day. Now he's projected to finish in 9th.
That's major.
And then Jose, he's dropped 1 down from his draft day projection. And then King C-Loke he was projected to be in the basement. He's still projected to be in the basement. Okay. And then the Baller has gone from 7th to 12th. So if you guys are wondering, that's why they're both in the basement jail cell. Okay.
CNC, let's do this.
CNC. All right. So now let's take a look at who's playing who. All right. So this upcoming weekend, got Big Dog versus Danny. Not so dangerous. Okay. Chief versus the Sandbox. All right. Hold on. Big Dog versus Danny, 158 to 146 projection.
Is that with all players? I mean, this is the first bye week.
Oh, yeah.
Going into week 5.
I didn't keep track of whether or not it was all the players or not.
Gotcha.
I was just moving the.
I hope it is.
Yeah, move. I think it is, except for DC Party Larry, and then obviously Jose, and I think Moon Pies as well.
No, I mean I hope that's all 9 of your players for you and Danny.
Yeah, it's all 9. Hey, look, my projection's been low, but we've been working hard. At least at one point this past weekend, I thought I had a chance for high score. So I was projected at one point for like 209, and everybody else is projected. The other high ones were projected around 202 and stuff, but it didn't work out that way. So Chief messed that up. Always messing my shit up. But speaking of Chief versus Sandbox, 188 to 196 projection. Kind of tight. Hustler versus Hertz. This is the tight one, 182 to 181.
Okay. Hertz trying to hurt somebody. He's coming off a loss, now he want to hurt somebody.
Yep. DC Party Larry versus the Baller. I think this is going to be a tight one. I don't think DC Party Larry had all his players in there.
Probably not. Not.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be checking.
Yeah. Yep.
I need a win. I need to be the one partying in week 5. So
get Larry to hold that door open for you. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold that thing back up again. Y'all hear that song? Here? Yeah, there we go. So he's going again. Okay.
There you go.
And then we got L Dog versus Moon Pies. I don't think they have everybody in there, so disregard the projections. And then King C-Loke versus Jose. And Jose definitely doesn't have it. He went back to his old ways. So,
not.
yeah. So, and I don't know if King CeeLo's got everybody in there or not. So, but, so anyway, so that's the matchups for this week. I think that's pretty much everything. You got anything for the group, Mish?
That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
All right, y'all. We out of here. Later.
All I got.
Oh, that was good. That was good.